Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update. If you do not have your natal chart or you require a reading, I am available. Don't hesitate to contact me. For those of you who have joined my new Facebook group, All Things E-Ray, you will notice that the newsletter is now interactive. So as a group, I will go through and post different advertisements and things, horoscopes, literary tips, healing tips from that would have been in the newsletter. And now they will be on Facebook. And you can also talk back to me, interact with me. I definitely welcome that. I am always also starting up a new service called Remind Me, so that if I know your date of birth and chart information, I can actually warn you ahead of time of the astrological aspects that might be, conflicting with you in any way. Now, as I said, this month I will be featuring two different authors as far as the video trailer synopsis. Two authors. One, a video trailer synopsis from Mental Chatter Musings, and I will be posting those this week. Don't forget that every Monday and Friday from 8:30 to 11 a.m. you can check out the Intentional Life Morning Show on Clubhouse with LaJill and the crew. In addition to that, Freestyle Friday goes on every Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. And if you'd like to participate as an artist, then just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. On Tuesday, October the 5th at 7 p.m., there will be a book discussion in Diamond's World on Clubhouse, and that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They'll be discussing The Free Game by Kima B. So don't hesitate to stop by. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the weekly transits, because we have a lot to talk about this week. Not only do we have the new moon in Libra illuminating some type of opportunity or assistance within a partnership, but we also have to be mindful of how we're viewed within partnerships this week, whether love or business. There could be some, strife popping up. Also, on a good note, Pluto, the planet of transformation, is going to go direct in Capricorn this week. So let's talk about all of this. Coming up next is your astrology portion of your reading. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the astrology portion of your tarot reading for the week of October the 3rd. Now, today is Sunday. The sun is in Libra at 10 degrees. You could be seen in an unflattering light today. What do you intend to do about it, if you intend to do anything? Because you could be seen in an unflattering light because of something you're passionate about in the way of sex and intimacy, or even with shared finances. Somebody could be seeing you in an unflattering light. So, it could be a friend or someone within social groups. It could be a romantic partner. It could be a child or someone that you're out having fun with. They could see you as stingy with shared finances or something like that. It could be any of those things. But either way, you're seen in that unflattering light if you have any aspects between, I would say, 7 to 13 degrees of Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer. Okay? Now, Ceres and Gemini, so the fostering you're trying to create in home and family is squaring, your artistic beliefs, maybe your what you want to create. Something is squaring there. Something in home and family is not working out the way you wanted it to work out. Something is at odds with the nurturing you're trying to foster, maybe even with a sibling or someone in your networks of people that you deal with in home and family. You may encounter snags, delays, verbal tiffs, and things like that. But the hard work that you've been putting in with shared finances and things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy, can still see a blessing through home and family. Okay, because that maybe that blessing is there offsetting it. So we'll see how lucky you are. You also have Jupiter in Aquarius and Mercury in Libra at 22 degrees, which trines one another. So for some of you, you could be receiving some lucky opportunity or assistance by way of a secret sacrifice and solitude, a secret. You working in your solitude, you making a sacrifice, you could see some type of lucky help. Okay. In addition to that, you want to watch out, because when the sun moves over into 11 degrees Libra at night, remember that you have priorities, you have bills. Don't go out and spend your mortgage money, your rent money, your car note, your car insurance, or something like that on superficialities, because Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, if you have any of those placements between 8 and 14 degrees, you're going to need to heed this warning, because you're going to have those snags or that propensity to overindulge as it pertains to romance, creative endeavors, and children. Okay, shared finances, things you're passionate about, friends and social groups. You're going to be prompted to overdo it. And that energy will be still affecting you on Monday. In addition to that lucky opportunity and assistance behind the scenes, that secret that's aspecting you. If you have any placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Libra and Aquarius, you are still having those energies aspecting you. So you could still get a lucky opportunity, but just don't go overboard with the finances, okay? Now, the moon in Libra, or the moon and the sun are in Libra on Tuesday. It gets a bit tricky, because it can make you feel misunderstood, whether it's in love or a creative relationship. Okay, so watch out for that murkiness. What can add to that murkiness is this challenge that pops out of nowhere in shared finances, things you're passionate about, endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy. And it pops up out of nowhere due to a sibling, due to maybe communication with a sibling, maybe your networks of people, maybe a neighbor, but something shocking, some challenge to something you're passionate about. Something shocking comes out in that area. Something shocking comes out in the way of siblings, networks of people, neighbors, and short distance travel or something. Maybe you get some communication that things aren't going to work out the way you want them to work out on Tuesday. So things are looking a little bit murky. Maybe you're feeling misunderstood by who you're trying to pull this off with, and they're not seeing it your way. Okay, but the sun is in Libra at 12 degrees. So there is some type of blessing trining you in the way of home and family. So maybe you see some type of reprieve. But definitely if you have any placements in Libra or Taurus between 10 and 16 degrees, you're going to see this shocking challenge pop up for you. On Wednesday, October the 6th, the new moon is in Libra at 13 degrees. This speaks of a person who values their own interests. Someone who can hide a sly smile, or hide slyness or sly intentions or maleficent intentions behind a pleasant smile. An actor indeed, nonetheless. Nevertheless, this person is very successful. They can be successful. Now, this could be a day of accomplishment for you. You could be even a character in this performer's show. Or you could be this person that is sly and manipulative, okay? And you still might see some success that day. But let's look at the aspects. Under this new moon, the energies will radiate for the next 2 weeks starting on Wednesday. So let's see what you can encounter. Now, if you have any aspects in Libra between 10 and 16 degrees, you're going to feel this. Any aspects in your chart between 10 and 16 degrees, you're going to feel some type of influence there. Okay, now as far as your blessings that you'll see, and throughout this 2 week period, you'll see blessings behind the scenes, communicated to you in secret, things you've been waiting on and working on, to bless you at home and family, shared finances to come in as far as things that you're passionate about. Those will have the opportunity to come into you because of this new moon aspecting new opportunities and assistance, even in career, to work on things you're passionate about, with a lover, within a creative endeavor, or with a child, things that you master, working on things with them and generating some type of, work, health, and daily routines. I'm sorry. So career and also work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You can generate those shared finances working on things you're passionate about or putting yourself of service to others. The areas that clash with this are romance, creative endeavors, and children. You wanting to hang out and have fun. You wanting to do for children. You wanting to do for someone, a romantic partner, you wanting to hang out with friends or assist a friend or hang out socially. It's hampering your shared finances. It's draining your shared finances. So you want to watch being passionate about things that go against your transformation that you're trying to create, your forward movement that you're trying to create. Okay. Be mindful of that during this new moon cycle. Don't forget during this new moon cycle to do your cleanse if you're able to. And it's starting a new moon, so this is setting the pace for a new chapter. You want to get those old stale energies out of the house. Light your sage and let your windows up and make sure you clear it out. Okay, that's a good idea. Now also during the new moon, on Wednesday, Pluto goes direct at the same time. Okay, it's a great day for my literary people to get a brief moment to shine, especially if they have any aspects in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo between 21 and 27 degrees. You could really experience that right out of the gate. Don't get frustrated. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you have any aspects between 21 and 27 degrees of Capricorn, Aries, and Libra, because shared finances and money could really be causing you kind of a headache even with it going forward. Maybe friends are getting in the way, some goals are being delayed and things like that. It's not turning out how you wanted it to turn out. Maybe people aren't as passionate as you are as it pertains to this goal. Now, you also have opportunities and assistance aspecting you. And the opportunities and assistance is aspecting you directly through what you think and what you preach. Because of your education and skills and what you think and what you preach, people want to be around you. People want to have fun with you. People want to help you to expand your message in social groups. People want you to work with you and assist you, and you them. Okay, so you have that aspect in you because of Pluto moving forward. You have these transformations with siblings, in communication, with neighbors, with your networks of people, the people around you, and even relationships showing up for you, shockingly, that are assisting your transformation that you're trying to make. Okay, some of you are wanting to move as well. So you have that assisting your transformation with that as well, Pisces. Now, on third, and that's not a single transit. This is going to be going on. It's going to move from Capricorn at 24 degrees, go to 25, 26, on and on. It moves slowly, but it is very deliberate, and it does make those changes that needs to be changed. It transforms areas that need to be transformed. And on the flip side of things, Pluto is also taxes. This is taxes going forward, goals you're trying to accomplish with taxes moving forward. Now, on Thursday, the sun in Libra could help you see success in projects, especially literary pursuits. So use your leadership capabilities to uplift others and not bring them down. They will appreciate you for this vote of confidence and compassion. Now, at the same time, you have Venus moving into Sagittarius, pouring even more gluttony on your area of career. You already have the South Node there, prompting you and your relationships and career to be kind of on the lower vibrational side. So with Venus coming there, pouring money on that, you're making money in lower vibrational ways. You're meeting romantic partners in more lower vibrational ways, or doing more lower vibrational things with them. Okay, if you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees of any of these signs, you'll feel these energies right out the gate. But it's going to have to move through 29 degrees of Sagittarius. So about 30 days starting on Thursday. From there, these are the things that you're going to experience. Okay, if you're not experiencing them right out the gate with that 0 to 3 degrees. Now, If it's blessings that are going to come to you in career, they're going to be monetary with work, home, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You being of service to others, you garnering money or resources for health, and even through career. You, the opportunity, and that's your area of Aries and Leo, bringing you those blessings. Opportunities and assistance are going to come through your areas of Libra and Aquarius. Those are going to be generating shared finances through career or things you're passionate about. Things that are behind the scenes where you've sacrificed in career, where you're working in your solitude in career, things that you've worked on in secret. Those things are aspected to receive some type of assistance, and Venus is the one offering the assistance. Pleasure pursuits, romance, and money is being generated or put into those areas starting on Thursday. Okay. You might have the propensity to overdo it as it pertains to some of your relationships and career. Try not to do that. Okay. Try not to pour too much finances on that. Try not to have too much fun in career, get caught with your pants down, get in trouble at work, things like that. And you could be criticized through some relationships and career. People could harbor delusions about you in career, or you could harbor delusions about the way you feel about some people in career. So you want to be mindful of that and watch to make sure that you're thinking clear-headed and moving forward, using Venus to the best of its ability for the opportunities and assistance, and not falling into the trap of overdoing it or overextending yourselves in some relationships and, career for the next 30 days. Now, I would say, so let's talk about, in addition to that, on Thursday, there's a semi-sextile between the moon and Scorpio and Venus and Sagittarius. So you could have someone, you could be the one with what you think and preach, your education and skills, being the distraction that's taking away from what you need to be working on Thursday. Okay. So be mindful of that. If you have work to do, get it done. Okay. Don't let anyone distract you with their lower vibrational tendencies. Now, on Friday, the sun is in Libra at 15 degrees, and this says partnerships or a lover could set you back. They could set you back with shared finances. They could set you back as it pertains to, it could be a child setting you back, you having fun, and you being set back in shared finances, because this Libra area is clashing with your Capricorn and your Cancer area. That's your friends, goals, and social groups within creative endeavors and play and hanging out with them. And that's also love partners and children. That's squaring your finances, okay? You want to be very mindful that you don't let yourself set you back, or someone else, even a lover, a child, or a friend. Watch your shared finances. Don't be misused with things you're passionate about. Just, watch out for that. So if you have any aspects in Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra between 12 or 18 degrees, you could see that setback happening. Okay, so get around it, because it doesn't have to happen. Now, Ceres is going retrograde on the same day in your sector of home and family. So old relationships in home and family might crop up. Also, it speaks of an unscrupulous person who waits for any opportunity to overtake his perceived opponent, one who thrives off of others' despair. So let's look to see what aspects you have in home and family where that is. Okay. This is someone aspecting you in home and family. It could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising person. You could be a Gemini, Moon, or Rising person, and this could be you setting yourself back. But either way, with this it's prompting you to go back and nurture, first of all, your money in home and family, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Use those areas to generate money and resources. Go back and nurture people and relationships at work that you need to nurture that are worth it. Go back and nurture friends and social groups that are worth it, and things that you're passionate about, projects that you're passionate about, that are within your moral compass, that are helping you to forge to your highest aspirations, that are in line with your moral principles and goals, to help you gather shared finances. Okay. That's aspecting you, for you to foster those areas, for you to nurture those areas. Okay. There's some partnership. You are directly opposing some partnerships in home and family, or how you're seen in home and family. Maybe you could be criticized within some relationships. Okay. from the past or long-held relationships. So you want to be mindful of that you're doing the right things in home and family. You're doing right by your relatives and things like that, so that you don't see these criticisms coming your way. Okay. And if you have any aspects between 9 and 15 degrees of any of these signs, Virgo, Gemini, or even Pisces, you can see friction there happening for you. It could be blessings if you have any aspects between 9 and 15 degrees of Aries or Leo, and blessings for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay. Between 9 and 15 degrees. So while the planet is looking back, finding those past relationships where you can nurture more of a better quality relationship there, especially in home and family. It's what it's all about. You want to try to do that. Now, September the 9th, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars are lined up in Libra at 16 degrees. Challenges within a partnership could be communicated. So please don't play the blame game. Don't fault find, because you can't solve anything that way. As opposed to looking down on others, try to find a solution that doesn't involve criticizing. You want to use constructive criticism, because you could bite off more than you could chew, or you can lose the entire meal altogether, if you know what I mean. So if you have any aspects between Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra, between in Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn, between 13 and 19 degrees, you want to be mindful of this, because this is going to aspect you strongly. And this is something about your shared finances and things you're passionate about, maybe even sex and intimacy, something that has to do with a lover or a child, or someone you hang out with within a creative endeavor. It's a goal that you're trying to accomplish. It could even be a friend or someone within a social group of yours, or around your age, one of your peers. So you have that aspecting. No fault finding. Try to get around that. And that's what's aspecting you on Saturday. God bless you, and stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading coming up next. Hello, Pisces. Thank you for joining me for your tarot portion of your reading for this week. Now, permeating your entire reading is the travel card. It's either travel or fast communication coming your way, quick communication, swift changes, or something like that. Something is going on this week aspecting that travel, those changes, and such. Now, you're being asked to have some type of mental clarity, okay, as to your wish fulfillment. If you want to bring about your wishes, you have to be clear on what it is you want. So make sure that when you're asking Spirit for assistance and for your dreams to be manifested, make sure that you make sure that you have all of, like, you completed what you had to deal with before. Because before a wish can be fulfilled, you might have something else holding you back. You might, you're not on track to realizing your goal just yet, because you have to get through those mental breaks and blocks. In addition to that, you might be being too negative and not moving forward because you're waiting on something, okay? There's still an indecision about something. You're waiting on something this week. Maybe also you're focused on cups that have spilled over instead of looking behind you and seeing what cups are full. There's either peace restored because of like swift changes or communication that has to do with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising person, or it's maybe you're focused on some type of addiction or something, or greed or obsession, and you're focused on it as opposed to Yeah, or you're focused on that. Maybe a choice wasn't made, like I said before, and you're sad about that. You're sad about that. Or maybe you're sad about a choice that was made that has to do with a change. Okay? Yeah, you could be regretting something. You also have the Five of Swords card, which is some type of fight, some type of loss, some type of conflict. You know, basically like, you know, when somebody wants to win at all costs. You're prompted to choose your battles wisely, of course, here. But it looks like you're being aspected with a King of Wands. Maybe a King of Wands wanted to win at all costs. If you're not a fire sign, moon or rising person like Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, moon or rising person, maybe this is another person who wanted to win at all costs. If this is you, who's the natural born leader who wanted to win at all costs, this is prompting you to now come in and problem solve where these conflicts and strife have been going on, for you to solve problems, for you to use your sword to delegate and figure out where to go from here with these problems or issues. You might be dealing with an air sign person, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini as well. Or you might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, moon, or rising sign person, and it's still prompting you to have clear thinking as to how to deal with these conflicts or these losses or tension with this fire sign person. Now, your challenge this week is going to be having that wheel of fortune change, you know, from you balancing your pentacles and being, you know, stabbed in the back or feeling like you're going through some type of upheaval because of finances. You're trying to change that. And your challenge is getting this Queen of Wands, this warm, determined, thoughtful woman to, or influence, you know, it doesn't have to be a woman, to bring communication your way, to come through with good communication, to come through maybe something in the mail, maybe an offer, maybe you're waiting for something to come in. This is the challenge, and it's causing you to have to juggle within a partnership, okay? And it might be causing a tower, you know, maybe some type of monetary loss or defeat or something like that within a partnership that you're facing. But you're aspected with new opportunities that are emotionally fulfilling coming in, some type of happy family, money. Okay, that's on the bottom. Yeah, maybe you're just at a delay or a wait for something to come in. Your advice is to keep your promises, be stable, be abundant, be that King of Pentacles, be disciplined. Like I said, keep promises if you made them with property. You know, you go on a new journey. Look for your new journey. Okay, make your Ace of Pentacles. You can make your Ace of Pentacles. You can find your material success. Okay, but you have to make a commitment to forge passionately toward that. You know, and maybe even a water sign person, maybe a Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio person, to forge toward that person passionately so that you can procure your emotional security. You know, maybe this is somebody who's insightful, who advises you on what to do. Maybe you're forging toward a new journey with this person because they give you good advice and they help you out with that. And this could be somebody who you love. This could be a parent too, on the flip side of things, because it indicates pregnancy and childbirth. Now, it could also indicate some of you maybe you are going on a new journey, forging forward passionately because you got somebody pregnant and you're going on a new start, and to keep your promises that you've made to this person. So some of you, this is about having a baby or pregnancy or going on a new journey with a lover, with a wife or a mother of your children. And it's aspecting that you keep these promises, okay? And I can see that because that's aspected in the astrology too, about, you know, widowhood or a child being left before they're born. If you are a Pisces who has someone pregnant, keep your promises. If you promise them stability, you promise them a home, you promise them you will be with them if they kept the baby or whatever. Don't be in and out with the relationship, because this Knight of Wands is a person who forges forward passionately, but can also turn around and leave, you know, a month later or when the going gets tough, because this is a person that's like an alley cat. Like, you feed them, they eat, and then they're out of there. Don't be that person. Be that stable person, okay? If you want your emotional fulfillment, you have to keep your promises, okay? Remember that, Pisces. God bless you. I'll talk to you next week. Bye now.